I'm thinking what I wanted to say earlier. The reason why the political leaders won't serve the people is because they believe they got reparations as individuals. Because South Africans said they want land, they want a share of the economy, the resources, and the political leaders got that through BEE. It was meant to shut the rest of us up because they gave us black billionaires and millionaires who seem to be serving agendas that are not local agendas for the masses. What does the average South African do to fight back, considering how strong America is, how strong the United Nations is, and how, in my opinion, our political leaders and our business leaders are not serving the South African people. They are serving the United Kingdom, Europe, America, and to some degree, Asia as well. What does the ordinary South African who's listening to you getting angry, what do they do?
That's a good question. Last time when we had a discussion, I remember telling you that people say Tata Mandela sold out. And I refuse that because Tata Mandela negotiated a deal that allowed South Africans to have a vote, to elect their members of parliament, and to have a parliament that can actually change the rules and the laws of this country. And South Africa has had ANC has had 2/3 majority at least 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
In which they could have changed the constitution of the country. They could have changed every law that they wanted to change in the country, but they didn't. So for me, what that illustrates to you is that you have the power. The power of changing this country lies within what the ANC and the EFF and other black parties have in combination. They have 2/3 majority to change the constitution and the laws of this country. Them not wanting to do that is them wanting to be complicit, but also them ignoring the power that they actually have. So I want to tell every South African that your parliamentarians, your black parliamentarians, your lawmakers have the power, but they refuse to utilize the power. And they refuse to utilize the power, firstly, because they're serving their own self-interest, which means that they're stealing from the South African people, but more critically, some of them because they're ignorant. You can't want the paper money that these whites give out when you can control the gold, the coal. And I put coal there because coal is actually the biggest resource making the most money for most people in this country. The platinum, you can control it by legislation. You can control it by making the right policies. You can even make companies of South Africa that were there during apartheid pay reparations. You have the power to do that, and they know that. The whites know it. The only people that don't know it are the blacks. So the blacks need to know that they've got the power to change this situation. And the power to change this situation starts with conversations like this.